Tulsa.
Tulsa, we've got drag racing, we got the big rig show and shine, we got the burnout contest, the dyno. It's all happening right here at Tulsa Raceway Park. We're super happy to be back.
Unleash your diesel with Hot Shot Secret. Scientifically proven to increase power, fuel economy, and reliability. Diesel Extreme and Everyday Diesel Treatment reduce DPF regens by up to 83%. Section Eliminator followed by FR3 Friction Reducer reduce engine wear by up to 62%. Those aren't random numbers. They're the actual improvements confirmed by third-party testing, keeping your diesel running efficiently. With Hot Shot Secret, powered by science.
Tyler Sullins now pulling up in the Hot Shot Secret lane. In the 06 Dodge 2500, Zachary Gadwa in the Ford truck lane, pulling up in the 06 Chevy. And this is Leading Edge Multimedia Sportsman final round. And it's going to go to Tyler Sullins in the Hot Shot Secret lane there with a 7.74 at 87 miles an hour in that Dodge 2500.
All right, we are here in the winner's circle with Tyler Sullins from Anna, Texas. His 06 Dodge, our Sportsman champion. Let's talk about you.
Yes, sir.
Where are you from? What do you do? And we already know what you drive, but we're just going to gab.
All right. We're from Anna, Texas, there north of Dallas. Work in the oil field, and just like to spend some money on some drag racing.
I like it. Sullins Farms, anything there?
Yep. So me and my wife run cattle as well. So tax write-off.
Nice. And you're right by the Motorplex, so we'll see you in September, I'm assuming.
We will.
Nice. Anything else? You got family, friends, sponsors?
Just like to thank my crew chief here, Walter. Big part of it. Wife here putting up with me, obviously a hobby, and then Smoky Noki Diesel out of Enid.
Nice. All right, your 2025 Truckin' in Tulsa Sportsman champion, Tyler Sullins.
The Hot Shot Secret lane is going to be Gord Cooper in that one. We got Rick Fenwick in the other lane, the Ford Motorsports lane. Here's the Driven Diesel Performance Big Rig final round here with Gord Cooper and Rick Fenwick. All right, Gord Cooper takes off first there. .12:02 at 56 in the 8, 9:36 at 81 for Fenwick, and the win's going to go to Gord Cooper with a 19:05 69 mile an hour quarter mile in the Hot Shot Secret lane there on the left side.
So for you that don't know, this is Smoking Guns Gord Cooper. Usually in the Smoking Guns, former world record holder, former world champion, former national champion, everything with the NHRDA. But Smoking Guns is on a little of a hiatus right now, so you just jumped in anything that's got a gas pedal and said, I'll go out and beat Ricky Fenwick.
Anything that had a diesel pedal.
Right. Yeah, well, I had to clarify that. I don't think you could drive a gas, right? You might just shrink up if that happened.
I think I could do pretty good. My Corvette's pretty quick.
So you saw that long hauler there with 48, and all I could think about was Gord Cooper, right? So how many tires and axles have you done up in Alberta?
Well, that one had or has 2 axles more than the longest one that I've owned, and stretched out with a 3,000 barrel tank. I know that I was probably 26 feet high, 24 feet wide, and 100 and something long, but it didn't hit anything or run over anybody. But, you know, taking that back in the bush, it's challenging.
In the bush, exactly. Family, friends, sponsors.
Oh, definitely. My wife, Wendy, wasn't able to make the trip down here. She had all kinds of things going on at home. And my crew chief, Steve Smith, Carson, they're going to be up in Montana for the next big event. And actually, my good friend Gary at Stagecoach Motorsports, without him giving me the keys to that F-liner, it's not a Kenworth, let me make that clear, but I'll drive anything if I can give these guys a hard time.
I love it. All right, your 2025 Big Rig Bracket champion, Smokin' Guns Gord Cooper. Come over here. Come on over.
For over 20 years, Driven Diesel has been an innovator and a market leader in the world of 7.3 and 6.0 fuel system products. We've been first to market with numerous product features and designs, and we've revised and expanded our product line to keep up with the ever-changing needs of diesel pickup owners. With our new in-house CNC capability and continued focus on U.S. production, product quality, and innovation, we are more focused than ever on developing unique solutions to modern diesel problems. Check us out at drivendiesel.com.
And Super Diesel's coming around the corner now. We're going to get them lined up. Currently in the left lane, Tyler Sullins in the 06 Dodge 2500. In the right lane there is going to be Lane Wright in the 02 Chevy 2500. This will be the ARP, Automotive Racing Products Super Street final round. They're getting staged up now for Super Diesel. And they're off. Lane Wright coming off the tree with an 0.84 reaction time. Takes it with a 7.73 at 79 miles an hour for the Ford Motorsport lane.
Up next in our ARP Super Diesel class, Lane Wright. He knows the winner's circle. I don't know how many times you were in it last year. It was ridiculous.
A couple times.
What happened in Sportsman? Let's talk about that first, because usually I'm just handing you 2 trophies.
I was sleeping at the light. I don't know how or why, but I could not get that figured out this weekend.
Who'd you run against?
I had the blue Ford, or the black Ford from Billings.
Oh, you lost to Bill Hahn? Dude, oh my goodness. He's not going to let you live that down forever. Couple Montana boys battling out here in Oklahoma.
Yep, no. But truck ran good otherwise. I just got to get myself figured out now.
So I'm assuming new tranny.
Nope.
That's still the tranny last year? No way. What were we on problems with tranny last year?
We did a pump. We did a pump in it, and then some clutches, and then it's been fine since. So we got by for that, but I just had to get a better fan in the pits, cool it down between rounds.
Family, friends, sponsors.
Got a couple sponsors, All In Truck Performance. They're in Seminole. They keep the truck running good and strong, and then Specialty Trucks of Lubbock. Get you a good tow rig and stuff to get you down the road. Other than that, work. Are
we coming home to Montana? Yep. So we'll see you in Billings. I know we see the World Final, so we might be going after that national championship again.
We're going to try. We got close last year, but got edged out by Robbie at the end, and Robin.
Right. And I don't know where Bowermaster. I think he's just scared of you. I don't think he's coming around.
He said he'd give me a chance this weekend. He'd go on a cruise with his wife, so.
That's awesome. All right, your 2025 ARP Super Diesel champion, Lane Wright.
ARP, the ultimate fasteners for your diesel engine. From main studs to rod bolts to head studs, ARP outperforms and outlasts factory hardware. When failure is not an option, it's ARP-bolts.com.
NHRDA Hot Shot Secret 670 final round coming at you. Jeremy White in the 98 Ram 2500. That's going to be the Hot Shot Secret lane right there. In the Ford Motorsports lane, we've got Alex Plummer in the 06 GMC. Red in the left lane, white in the right. Here we go for the Hot Shot Secret 670 final round as they line them up at the tree. They're getting staged up. We're going to have a full send here, and there they go. Both come off the tree, very nice. And the win's going to go to Jeremy White in the Hot Shot Secret lane with a 677 at 93 miles an hour. Great run there for Jeremy White.
Jeremy White, where are you from?
Hiawassee, Arkansas.
How far is that away?
About 2 hours.
Talk about the truck, about you, where you're from, family, friends. Oh, how are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Emma Joe.
You proud of your daddy? Is he going to split the money with you? You should probably buy you a new outfit with the money. You should just say, hey, daddy.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about you and the truck.
98 12 valve.
98 12 valve. And keep going. What fuel plate? What governor springs?
We don't run any of that.
We don't, take that, throw that thing out. That just gets in the way.
I've had the truck, I think 10 years, 12 years. Brought my son home from the hospital in it. No, 15 years. He's 14.
Quick math.
She owns it now, so.
Nice. Well, you'll never have to worry about anything 12 valve. That'll get you home every time.
Yeah, so.
Family, friends, sponsors?
Family.
Family. Your 2025 670 Index Truckin in Tulsa champion, Jeremy Wright.
Unleash your diesel with Hot Shot Secret. Scientifically proven to increase power, fuel economy, and reliability. Diesel Extreme and Everyday Diesel Treatment reduce DPF regens by up to 83%. Section Eliminator followed by FR3 Friction Reducer reduce engine wear by up to 62%. Those aren't random numbers. They're the actual improvements confirmed by third-party testing, keeping your diesel running efficiently. With Hot Shot Secret, powered by science.
That's going to be the PPE Super Street final round pulling up to the lines now. That's Brett Marcum. Brett Marcum in the Ford Trucks lane. 06 Dodge Ram there.
All right. I got word that Mr. Brett Marcum is actually going to let this lay out. It is a 590 Index, but since he is a solo run, I think he's going to run as hard as he can because he can't lose. So let's see how fast that 590 truck can really go, Brett. Lay her down. Again, Brett races both with ODSS and NHRDA. This truck is one of the winningest trucks you'll ever see in the 590 category. So watch this. He's going to run it out the back door, see what Brett Marcum can lay down.
And he does a 5.96 at 116 there. Great run.
All right. Last night in qualifying, I jinxed you. Well, I didn't jinx you at all. I knew my $100 was safe. I told Brett Marcum, ODSS, NHRDA, don't matter where you go, this guy wins. So when you showed up, I already said that last night. I put $100 as this guy's in the finals. So talk about everything. I know you're in 570 now. Was that a chore? I mean, you know 590, so was that just a tune change, or what did you have to do?
Yeah, it wasn't, it's not too big of a change, just like I said, tuning change. We changed some chassis stuff this winter, so that's been more of a challenge for us than, I guess, just adding the power and running the 570. But no, I was excited to come down here and put our old tune-up back in there and run some more 590 passes.
Because suspension is, people don't get that. It's easy to add power, remove power. When you start messing with suspension, air pressure, tweaking, I mean, it's like, whoa, that was the wrong way.
Correct. Yeah, and it's, like I said, it's always worked good for us, but, you know, sometimes it's good to struggle. So we felt like we should change something, and struggle for a little bit.
I don't think I've ever heard a racer say we need to struggle. That's awesome.
No, like I said, it's fun. We enjoy it, and it gives us something to do.
Nice. Family, friends, sponsors.
Better thank my wife, Lauren, my best friend, crew chief, Nate. He's here with me today. As far as sponsors and stuff go, S&S Diesel Motorsports, Hot Shot Secrets are in all their fluids, Freedom Racing Engines, Fleece Performance, we run their engine, and Banghart Diesel and Performance out of Nebraska. They build the transmission in it. Yeah, so.
There we go. Step over a little bit here. Your 2025 Truckin' and Tulsa Super Street Champion, Brett Marcum.
Unleash the true power of your truck with Pacific Performance Engineering. Our high-performance intakes, charge pipes, and intercoolers boost your truck's horsepower and torque. Our high-grade aluminum transmission pans, oil pans, and differential covers ensure optimal cooling and efficiency. PPE delivers unmatched reliability and is your one-stop shop for all your performance needs. Visit PPEpower.com today to learn more.
Here comes the 10-4 magazine hot rod semi-final round. Wayne Talkington and Gary Ries. And that's a wrap on that one.
Well,
8 miles, a 9.65 at 63. And I believe the quarter is going to end up being a 15.56 at 76.
I thought this was going to happen, Dean. Last night, Wayne thought he hurt the motor. He thought he could get it back together. He had no water in the engine when he came up here to make the run. So he's like, either it's going to go or it's going to break. So, unfortunately, Wayne Talkington, the legend right there, and Lucas won. Last night, I believe he went a 12.82, but oh well. Congratulations to Gary Ries and Tweety Bird. How's Gary doing?
It's good.
You're looking good. You're looking. You're looking professional right now. I'm like, where's Gary at?
Always learning. I'm still on the learning stages. I just very disappointed this weekend, but it's a learning deal.
Right. It's okay. A win's a win. Especially against Wayne. Anytime you can beat Wayne, it don't matter. You can kick him in the knee, whatever it takes.
I like to do it fair and square, though. That doesn't count.
Well, he might just have been scared. That engine might be fine. He just thought, I don't want to lose to Gary in front of everybody.
No, it's not fine.
Well, it's yours. That's the bad news of it.
Yeah, well, it'll be fixed for Montana.
Awesome. I know you're your own sponsor, but you want to thank any family or friends or anybody?
No, just to be able to come out and race with you.
Right. We love that. Thank you, Lord. We got you. You're healthy right now, right?
Yes.
Yes. Woo! All right, come on in. Step over here a little bit, Gary. Right over here. Okay. Your 2025 Hot Rod Semi-Champion, Gary Ries. Woo!
And here we go, pulling up in the Hot Shot Secret left lane. We've got Phillip Franklin, our record maker, record breaker. We've got Matt Ray over there in the Ford Motorsports, Ford truck lane over there. Matt Ray in the 96 Dodge Ram. This is the DDP Pro Street final round.
Keep an eye on that left-hand lane. Again, Phillip Franklin went 483 at 155. He set a new national record. He does have to back it up within 1% here. He went 492 yesterday and 483 today. So see if Phillip Franklin can back it up, set a new NHRDA National Pro Street record.
Franklin takes off down the lane with a 497 154. Goodness gracious, what a great run that was. So 497 at 154.88.
Arizona, you're talking to Scott Heaton, though. You said there's a 480 in it. Are we still saying 480, or are we going to go down to 470?
I think we're going 470.
I love it. I love it. 470. Talk about the day. I mean, that last one, I know you got burned down the tree a little bit, threw your game off, but still to run that mile an hour freaking middle of it, was it very fun driving that thing?
Oh, yeah, it was a handful, but we got a little out of the groove, actually pedaled it a little bit, got back in it, and ran the mile per hour, but that was supposed to be a 70 pass.
Right. But you got a lot of data, so.
Yeah, I got plenty of data, know exactly what it needs. Needs a nice cool morning or a nice cool evening, and it'll do it.
It'll do it. Awesome. Well, I don't think it's going to have nice and cool in Texas in September ain't a thing. Maybe Montana.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Motor might need a little refresh. It's just getting old.
Right. All right, step right over here. Family friend. Did we say sponsors? Did I do my job? Okay. Come back in.
All right. Sponsors: Truck Source Diesel, S&S Diesel Motorsport, Midwest Turbo. I think that's about it for sponsors. All my family that's here, everybody that texts me, everybody at the shop that lends me a hand, and I think that's about it.
Nice. Okay, now step up here. All right, your 2025 Pro Street Dynamite Diesel Pro Street class champion, Phillip. I almost said Palmer. My goodness, Phillip Franklin.
At Dynamite Diesel Products, we specialize in providing the fueling your truck needs. From high-performance race trucks to daily drivers, we strive to provide clean and smooth horsepower. We calibrate and balance injection rate to the tightest tolerances in the industry. Dynamite Diesel constantly upgrades machining and processes based off many years of experience to provide the best product possible. At Dynamite, fueling is our passion.
And here comes another record breaker, Wade Minter, pulling up here in the 63 split window Corvette. Ran yesterday, if my calculations are correct, a 173. 173 yesterday. What an amazing run. He holds the ET record at 432. 432 for the ET record. So we're hoping to see another record here by Wade Minter. So this is the Summit Racing Equipment Pro Mod final round. Got Wade Minter in there in the Ford Motorsports lane. Here we go. We're really shooting for Wade Minter here, doing a new record here. Let's see it. I don't think that's going to hit our record. Definitely had something fail there. Gonna get Wade Minter off the track here. Looks like everything's okay. Car just didn't like that run there.
All right, next up in the Pro Mod category, Wade Minter. How are you, sir? Well, I'm better than you right now because, well, I know it wasn't the rear end. Everybody said, I heard somebody rear end. I ain't the rear end. I guarantee you that. What was it?
We had some intercooler issues. I think we split the intercooler because there was water in the intake, so we had a bypass pipe to bypass it. And when that's what we was working on, why we didn't get another round of qualifying this morning, and they checked everything out real good, and then we come up here, and I think that that nitrous cannon not being so short now to the intercooler back to the motor, when it backfired, I think it needed to go through, the intercooler. So.
It made a little weird sound right before that because I heard that. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, it was making some funny noises, and I almost aborted it right then, and I was like, well, maybe it's supposed to do that. I don't know, because we've never tried it that way, so. But we tried it, and it didn't work, but at least we tried.
We're just going to send it. right?
Oh, yeah, we was going to, but it didn't work out. So,
all right, you want to stay? I'm going to put you on the spot. You ready? You ready? Look right there. That's awesome. Good talk. He's actually a ventriloquist. You want to go out again? Come on. Man, you know what? I'm going to have to just teach you up next time. No, not even say that. What's your baseball team name?
Toros.
Football?
Maypearl.
See? Look at that. I got you talking now. So now, when you are famous and on a professional team, I have you on video, and I'm going to get somebody to sign that thing.
All right.
All right, sponsors?
Truck Source Diesel for sure. You know, Chris and Nate, Phillip, all them guys, and Wagler and SNS. Yep. So that's about it.
That's about it. All right, come on over here. You guys step in. We're going to have to get tight. Right in here, sideways. There we go. Your 2025 Pro Mod Truckin' in Tulsa champion, Wade Minter.
What does it mean to be built with Summit? It means your truck is getting transformed. Built with Summit means less job site downtime because you're not waiting on parts. And Built with Summit means you're getting the best prices in the industry, which means more money for the workday and for the weekend. Summit Racing Equipment. Let's build it together. SummitRacing.com.
There you go. There's Dawna Kraus in the 12 dragster. Once again, the Hot Shots secret in the Hot Shots lane. Top diesel, final round. And here we go, Dawna. Dawna Kraus.
All right, we got the Diesel Princess here, all the way from Great Falls, Montana, Dawna Kraus. We're still working out the bugs, but the gear change, the gear change, we're coming out of the hole a lot harder.
No,
I thought we did a gear change.
we haven't done it.
Oh. We're going to do it next month.
As soon as we get home, and then we can go to Billings and test before I have to actually drive in Billings.
Right, because that's only a 3-hour drive, not a 23-hour drive.
Exactly.
We sold the shop, so we don't have to name them anymore as a sponsor. So it's just you and Ken are sponsor.
It's just us.
Say anybody hi out there at home?
Oh, everybody that's watching. I don't know who all would be watching, but some of them are.
If you know Dawna Kraus, we all say hi.
Hi, everybody.
All right, your 2025 top diesel champion, Dawna Kraus.
Stemming from a passion for diesel performance, Poor Boys Diesel has been serving the Valley for over 10 years. With hard work and dedication to our customers, we have become one of Arizona's top high-performance shops, offering everything from repair maintenance, full engine builds, performance transmissions, high-performance lift kits, wheels and tires, custom wiring, and one-off fabrication. We truly are a full one-stop shop when it comes to all your truck's needs and accessories, priding ourselves with customer satisfaction and living by our motto, clean installs only.
He was out here testing last night. He thinks he's got a 470, 480 in this truck. So that's not just breaking the record, that's smashing the record. So again, this is a moment to have your camera out. This could possibly be an NHRDA world record run right here. Phillip Franken's part of the Truck Source Diesel crew. They're here in force today. Yeah. Little slippery for him there. He got back under control. Good reaction time. A 490. There it is, guys. What did I tell you? New national record of 492 at 151. 492 at 151. Now, in the NHRDA, we do not It is a record. It is a record. Not going to say it's not, but he has to back it up at this event within 1% to be a true national record.
We've got Phillip Franklin pulling up right now, who set a record yesterday of a 4.92 at 151. We have a 1% index, Randy's telling me here, so that means he's got to show us that he can keep that, and that is the record. 4.92 at 151. We're going to see how this run does today. Great setup on that truck there. You can see in the rear there. What does that say? Opie. And he's off with a 3.11 off the reaction time on the light there. A 4.83 at 155 miles an hour. Breaks that record, Randy.
Your diesel truck is so much more than just transportation. From putting in overtime hours during the week to the weekend warrior, it's a means of support. It's a way of life, and Strictly Diesel understands that. Our full-service shop has been serving the Valley since 2005. We have seen how hard you and your trucks work and the major changes in diesel over the years. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, our highly trained and experienced team of specialists are here to help. Visit strictlydieselrepair.com. Strictly Diesel, powering you forward.
Okay, we got Friday Night Lights and Best of Show. So 1988 Peterbilt 379. Talk about the truck, talk about you, talk about your friends, family, just talk.
The truck's in the 88 model. I bought it off a guy that I call my grandfather. I first moved to Oklahoma and he took me under his wing. He's got almost every truck he's ever owned except for this one and one other one. And he's like, man, if you keep calling it and take care of it, I'll sell it to you. It's only been registered in 2 counties its whole entire life. Up till the time I bought it, only been registered in 1.
No kidding. That is awesome. That's passing the torch stuff right there, dude. That is badass.
Yes, sir. Yep. It's 308-inch wheelbase, B model cat, 15-speed, 336s. It'll ride.
Your 2025 Truckin' in Tulsa Friday Night Lights and Best of Show champion, Buck Crombie. Let's talk about the truck a little bit. Is it yours? You drive for somebody?
No, it's mine. It's a 2022 Peterbilt. I ordered it brand new. I watched it come off the assembly line at the Peterbilt, so it's pretty special to me.
That is pretty cool. How many miles you got on now?
1,200.
1,200. So I was going to say, is it a working truck? But I think I just answered my own question.
It is not.
It's a working truck to get to shows, and it's a working truck to get home.
That's correct.
How far away do you live from here?
About 80 miles.
So we're going to have almost 1,300 and something when you get home.
Yeah. I'd like to give a shout out to my dad. He's the reason I'm in trucking. And my son, he's not here right now, but he helped me clean up the truck. So, yeah, my wife, who's at home taking care of the kids and making all this possible. So I'd like to give a shout out to Matt's Paint and Body Works, who did a lot of the custom work on this truck. So they're out of Payton, Oklahoma.
Nice. All right. Your Kids' Choice champion, Wesley Duick. Let's talk about the truck. How many miles?
Well, we actually just finished this one up, repowered it, did a bunch of suspension work and everything. Finished it up last week before we come up here, or actually Friday night.
Of course. No input shafts broke on this one, though.
Not yet.
We're not going to talk about that. That's a whole different topic.
Yeah, that was way different time. We ain't even going to talk about that. Yeah, Rick and everybody else, we always went to whatever show, load it up, and go park it in the parking lot and hope we didn't tear nothing up and go have some fun.
That is true. Swapping out trannies in Billings, Montana. All right, your 2025 Antique Combo Champion, Justin Rockin' Clifton. We got 1978 Chevy Blazer here.
Well, actually, we'd like to give a shout out to the Elgin, Oklahoma Fire Department and the Crods and Rods. This was the Crods and Rods winter truck last weekend. We actually did win this last Saturday at the Crods and Rods. It does have an LS 5.3 liter in it.
Nice, and we don't know anything else. Nice little stereo system. I could barely hear it. So when you go down the track, can you turn it up a little louder?
Possibly.
Best unique trophy for the 2025 Truckin' in Tulsa Award. Woo! That's your cue, people. Woo! All right, it's a 2000 Ford F-250, so it's got a 6-liter in it. Oh yeah. So what have we done to the truck?
Just mostly just paint match. Everything's done local. Yeah, Kobe Bruce with Turbo's Garage, they did most of the mechanical work and helped me with all the body work as well.
So we always say bulletproofing, but right, there's a million ways to bulletproof, but I'm sure you got studs, everything else. Certain things have fallen off of this.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's definitely studded though, so yeah, bulletproof completely.
Nice. Who else want to get a shout out? Family, friends, mistresses?
Nope.
Nope, just me. I rolled my posse by myself. So we're going to talk about the truck, what you've done to it, what you do with it, how long you've been driving, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, I've been with Hammond for about a little over a year now. This is actually the boss's personal truck, so I got sent out to bring it with it. But he hauls equipment with it, a couple times a month now. It doesn't work as much as it used to.
And this other truck looks just like it, I heard.
The dump truck, yes, sir. That's the one I drive.
That's nice. Okay, family, friends, want to say hi?
To, like, who?
Family, friends, we're right there live on Diesel TV.
Hello.
Hello, family and friends. I love it. Okay, your 2025 Truckin' in Tulsa Best Combo, Micah, right? Micah Sutton. All right, let's talk about the truck a little bit.
6.7 Power Stroke, deleted, tuned, has pusher pipe, new transmission, nothing major, just easy things.
The D, we mean upgraded. Yes. That's what we meant, upgraded. We might be able to say that a word again soon. We're seeing, but who knows? But it's upgraded. What else?
And then pretty much lift kit, wheels, and paint match. It's pretty much all of it.
What do you do up here in Oklahoma?
I have a Peterbilt.
Long haul, is it out there? No. You can't do both? Come on. You got to get a low boy, throw this on it, show up, and do both.
Yeah, step deck.
Step deck. Your 2025 Best Wheels Champion, Dustin Mancisidor. $1980, $359. Let's talk about the truck a little bit. Let's talk about you. What do you do? Evidently, you're the driver.
Yeah. So I run this truck. We little construction company here out of Uligal. So we bought the truck April of last year. It was a dump truck. We've yanked an axle out of it, building a service truck. So we'll use it and our other truck sitting back here for heavy equipment repairs and truck repairs.
Nice. So. Sponsors, family, friends. You want to shout out everybody on Diesel TV?
Yeah, I want to really shout out our boss, Brian Green. He's a great guy to work for. Couldn't ask for a better guy. The guys I work with helped me build this truck. Everything here and on the back end of the truck's all hand-built, custom fabricated. I owe it to the guys I work with for showing me how to do all this and really teaching me the ropes. So.
Nice. We want to thank you guys for coming out because we haven't been here since 2019, right? So COVID hit, we disappeared like COVID, but now we're back. But we were a little nervous, like, what's the first year back? But thank you, all you guys supporting here. We want to try to grow this into the biggest one in this area. We were just down in Arizona. We had 300 show up, but Rod Pickett from Pickett Custom Trucks, right? When it's in his back door, you kind of get trucks to come with you. But I want to thank you very much. Josh Palmer is our 2025 Truckin' in Tulsa Construction Champion. Okay, we got 2,379. What else we can talk about the truck?
It's got a 2WS Caterpillar, 18-speed, 355 rears. Pretty basic. We had some vinyl stripes put on it. A couple buddy of mine, they built it. They're out of Woodward, Oklahoma, and we just been running it. Haven't got to do a whole lot to it ourselves, but other than enjoy it.
How many miles are on it?
That's a really good question. I have no earthly idea. I imagine a lot.
Right. How long you been driving?
We started messing with trucks in 2016. So
nice. Family, friends, sponsors?
Got my wife and my boys here, and a couple guys that helped me out, and that's about it.
Nice. How you doing?
Good.
Proud of your dad? You get a trophy or does dad get the trophy? I think you should get the trophy. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Geez, I had to get the right one. Your 2025 Antique Bobtail, Zachary Weeks. Holy Toledo. My goodness. I think I see you over in Kansas still. I'm not even going to say best combo. I'm going to say the longest combo.
Yeah, you think it's the longest thing that's ever been on the track?
Right. I would think so. How long are you?
135 foot long.
And how much can you tow? How what's your weight?
My empty weight is 76,000, but I can put 130 on the trailer.
All over the United States? Where do you go?
Mostly regional states. We try to stay around Oklahoma because we're based here.
Nice. And the company is yours? You drive for them?
I drive for them. We got the owner right here.
Come on, owner, get over here.
Actually, his truck, but he let me spec it out.
Owner of Kawita Trucking. We've been in business since '83, I believe. My dad started it, passing it on down to family tradition, kind of.
Nice, I love it. All right, your 2025 Combo Truckin' and Tulsa champion, Michael Sutton. All right, Brian Huff doubled up with the tallest lift and the best of show in his 2024 GMC. What's your name?
Blake.
Blake. Is your dad the coolest dad in the world? What? You're supposed to say yes until you hit like 10, and then you know. But right now he's the man on the track. You want to be on TV at all? You want to turn around and just wave right there. Right there. Hi, Mom. Okay, let's talk about truck a little bit. Well, what do you do? Let's start with that, since I'm supposed to know the Huff.
I work in outside sales for semi-truck parts at Buckner's Truck and Equipment.
Nice.
It's a 2024 GMC lifted on 28 by 16s with 40 by 15 50/28s on a Cognito lift, TIS wheels and tires, Fury tires, my fault, built by Brian Rogers, Greg Adams, and Zach Adams out of Mooresville, Indiana.
So right now I owned a shop for 30 years, right? So ding, 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 ding. The truck was the cheapest thing to buy.
Correct.
Right. Everything else, that was the cheapest investment. Everything else, it went way past that. And Mama was okay with it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. Family, friends, sponsors besides Mama?
TIS wheels, Firewire LEDs, Fury tires, horn blasters, Renegade products. You name it, they're on it. Bodyguard bumpers. And that's pretty much it.
Bodyguard bumpers right down in Texas. You sell them all the time. All right, your 2025 Best of Show and Tallest Lift, Brian Huff. All right, I'm Randy Cole. This is Diesel TV. This was Truckin' in Tulsa. We set national records. Had over 50 trucks in the show and shine. Can't wait to come back to Tulsa Raceway Park. Our next stop, Billings, Montana, Big Sky Truck Fest. It'll be the third stop on the Hot Shot Secret Diesel Drag Racing Series. Until then, I'm Randy Cole. This is Diesel TV.